not wait for today's daily dose of bullshit. I saw a lot of carriers in that queue, and of course we're going to get some because that's just what's going to happen when there's fucking 10 of them in the queue. Let's see here. Alaska Radar, Jutland, Jaeger, and Z-39 for destroyers. That is a lot of battleships. Is that 5 or 6? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is 6 battleships. Alaskas are the only radar. And then the obvious Jutland, Jaeger, and Z-39. The Z-39 I don't really care that much about. The Graf Zeppelin's gonna be annoying, but shouldn't be too bad to deal with. And then Iowa's Ipiranga. The Ipiranga is going to be annoying to deal with, but I don't really care that much about any of the others. So yeah, it's really just the Alaska and those destroyers. And then depending on if the Graf Zeppelin wants to be a fucking piece of shit or not and focus me, he shouldn't be too bad to deal with as well. So, hold on, let's do a quick retard check. Let's see here. No SC on the Jaeger. It's a 10-point captain. Onto the blacklist you go. Alabama has a straight up nothing. On the captain at least. Onto the blacklist you go. Then the Gneisenau also has fuck all. Onto the blacklist you go. And I'm pretty sure I'd remember to report all of that. And I also need to remember to report the carriers as well. Can't forget to do that. Are being RPF located. Which leads me to believe it's the Jutland or the Jaeger. Typically you don't see RPF on Elbing line destroyers, but you know, never know your luck, or I guess in this case, you're retards, because there's no doubt in my mind that there are people who are plenty stupid enough to do that. Our Cleveland immediately decided to haul ass from here, which is not ideal. Who's in division? The Jutland's in division with the Alaska. And the Z-39's in division with the KGV and the Cratchula. So, there's the Jutland right there. He's most likely going to be running his Hydro. I got trolled by dispersion there a little bit, but right now that Jutland is almost definitely running his Hydro, which is fine. His smoke is going to fade here sooner rather than later, because it is a Royal Navy destroyer smoke. And really all those torpedoes are hoping to do is just keep him locked generally where he is, so that when his smoke fades, I'll be able to fight him. But with that Ipiranga turning in there, fighting him's looking less and less like a profitable thing to do. So we're probably going to have to just cut our losses and haul ass. Because this piece of shit, Ipiranga, and all the other pieces of shit on our own team are just going to kind of sit here and let these guys do whatever the fuck they want, because everybody else except for me and the Gneisenau decided to go towards B. And the Alabama looks like he's trying to play the island cockroach game. Yeah, I'm not really going to be able to stall out the cap of C for very long. Especially not with the fucking Ipiranga just being allowed to press W. Could look for a torpedo shot on this guy, but I highly doubt it's really going to do a whole lot. Yeah. Just gonna get around here. Hopefully that Ipiranga is gonna turn out a little bit, but I highly doubt it. I'm not gonna be able to fight the Jutland. And if I am, I'm gonna have to try and keep this island in between myself and the Ipiranga. Because those Ipiranga secondaries are gonna be super fucking annoying. Only got... no, I got a couple of hits on the Ipiranga. That's nice. Is a little hasty with my priority sector there. It is what it is. That that Ipiranga flooding, he is currently flooding right now. Although I think that's more likely just him holding his DCP. Yes, it is. There, now that he DCP'd, there goes his main battery. We actually might be able to just straight up kill this guy here. I do have to be careful that I don't get torpedoed by the Jutland. Oh, no. Those... There went his DCP. So I guess those floods just went out naturally. Goes the Ipiranga. Alright, that helps. There's a smoke screen right there, which is almost definitely the Jutland. There's literally nothing else on their team that can have smoke. I guess maybe... No, the Hampshire doesn't get it. Now the Gneisenau is about to get griefed by a carrier. And they have a clusterfuck of ships over there that I would love to be able to put some torpedoes into, but alas, this game decided that I'm going to spawn over here instead of down there. So I just gotta hope that the rest of the fucking dogs on our team is going to be able to deal with that. And we're going to do what we can over on this side. I was just gonna sit there in reverse. Cleveland's looking alright. Graf Zeppelin's behind the island, although I highly doubt he's going to, then he's going to move out from that spot. So what I'm gonna look at doing is I want to try and put some torpedoes into this Iowa. Though... he's gonna be really annoying. Because I just have a feeling that this guy's gonna be one of those types of people where I launch my torpedoes accounting that they're gonna do something smart. And then, like, they just don't. But we're just going to, we're gonna roll with it here. I'm actually gonna try and break line of sight over here. I'm trying to not keep my guns locked on this guy so I don't trigger his priority target if he is running it. And I'm also trying to break line of sight here. So hopefully, if he goes dark, he's going to think it's safe to keep going his course and straight line into those torpedoes. Although it did look like he's just going to straight line into those torpedoes regardless. The Jutland was spotted way down there. And our Cleveland is probably not going to survive. Wow, only 2 of those hit. Wow, that is extremely disappointing. But we did force a DCP, although he's not going to be able to, we're not going to be able to punish him for it. Because he is just heading behind the island, and he's most likely about to walk around this side of it. The Jutland just conga lined the fucking Cleveland. Our Gneisenau is definitely not going to survive this. We're gonna have to deal with this Iowa before we can even think about maybe trying to go after the carrier. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna wait for this Iowa to commit to coming back around here. He's most likely going to kill the Gneisenau. But once he does, I can just fucking YOLO rush his ass. And this is assuming that our fucking Gneisenau doesn't just fucking kill him here. Which it doesn't look like he's going to do based on the fact that the Gneisenau is turning broadside. Yep, there goes. There goes the Gneisenau. He did not get his torpedoes away. This guy is trying to maneuver. Good night. Alright, that went well. A bit of a wasted heal there, because I honestly expected to take a little bit more damage than I did. But we still got a pretty good value out of that. Only like 3 wasted seconds of value is not the end of the world. By any means. Though now we're going to have a Hampshire to deal with. And there's pretty much nothing we can do about him by ourselves. Okay. We're going to take A here, which is fine. Cracciolo is low and is probably going to die. That is fine. So honestly, I don't even need to keep... Well, I obviously don't need to keep defending C, but I'm going to. I'm just going to... I could just fucking sit here and farm base defenses for a little while. If I wanted to be a little jackass. Which I honestly might do. This Hampshire's going to be one of those types of people who's going to be willing to chase me to a fucking corner while his team loses. This guy going to turn broadside? He is. Let's see, do I Citadel one of these guys? Survey says overpens. Alright. Whatever. Let's see how far this guy's going to be willing to chase me for. You have spotting from the carrier here. So if I have to smoke up, I can. Every single fucking time, man. This Neustrashimi shell dispersion is so fucking troll. And I'm just gonna fucking shatter everything and miss because I'm fucking trash at aiming. Yeah, this guy locked to AP only? Looks like it. That Sean, is that... What even is that? Yeah, he's AP only. Oh, wow. Short fuse 203mm shells. That's actually pretty nasty. Maybe I probably shouldn't have done that. But whatever. We're just gonna be a fucking jackass. We're just gonna keep farming base defenses here. Call me the defender, boys. We're returning. Ah, shit, we lost in Alaska. That's not ideal. It's probably gonna hurt here. We're just gonna try and get behind the island here and break line of sight. Yeah, that fucking hurt. Yeah, short fuse 203. Probably shouldn't disrespect it the way I am. Take this as a lesson of don't fucking disrespect enemies with shells that can fucking slap you. Especially in a clunky ass destroyer like the new Strashimi. The only reason I'm doing it is because I want to be a fucking jackass. And this guy's just going to turn his guns the complete opposite way. Which is fine. This guy did DCP a fire as well from one of my teammates. As long as I don't get dev struck here, we should be fine. No, I don't think this, oh no, this game's going to be over before anything else. Hampshire's gonna live it too. Oh well. Is what it is, we'll take it. Isn't that right, Stu? No? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that was... 23, okay. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? 21. Hold on, I have got to fucking screenshot this shit. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man? Oh, 10%. Jesus Christ. Another 10%. 26. 33. Jesus Christ. It's just fucking 0. Straight up 0. Yeah. His most played ships are his fucking premiums and then a tier 5 cruiser, and he sucks colossal fucking donkey dick in every single one of them. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be a blacklist. 45%er, that makes sense. Okay, whatever. The Gneisenau 2 is oh. Well, I was about to say, to his credit, for the shit position that he was in, he did do okay. About as well as you really could have expected him to do, given where he was. But, oof. I was about to say, he might not be that bad, but then I saw that and I was like, oof. And I don't want to say he got lucky, but at the same time, a bit of luck did kind of help in there. But whatever. Let's see here. 45%er, that makes sense. The Iowa. This guy has less games than the he has about the same games as the fucking Gneisenau. And this is one of those people who got their ships from Daddy Wargaming. Look at that shit. Or did he? Yes, he did play the Colorado just as much as the North Carolina. No, it doesn't look like he did. No, he didn't. Well, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. But either way, he honestly actually might have, and he just so happened to be going down the line at that point. But either way, that is going to be a blacklist. 49%er, not the worst I've seen. Hold on. I'm interested to see what this division was. No, not as bad as I expected. I thought it was going to be one of those types of divisions who weigh their team down actively by being fucking dog shit and having 3 of them, but no. And of course, all 3 destroyers topped our team. And then, well, honestly, their destroyers didn't do that bad either. The Jutland, the Jaeger, and the Z-39 all had a decent game as much as they could have, but still, this fucking Graf Zeppelin, this has got to be some kind of world record for griefing. Jesus Christ, 21% is the lowest I've seen in a fucking minute. Holy shit, man. Still, look at that. Well, okay, I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but Stewie is running over to his litter box, presumably to show me exactly what he thinks of that. So, anyway, that is enough for today. This is honestly about as good as you're going to get of a game given the fucking holiday going on, and people like this having time off of school or work or whatever to come grief their fucking teams in World of Warships. So, in light of not beating my head against a wall or wanting to, that's gonna be it. And yeah, I'll see you.